Hello and welcome to the Bradford 10k 2025. We're just off to the official toilet of the Bradford 10k. Spoon. I don't think it is, but bit of last minute hill training.
Yeah.
What a morning it's been today. I've completely forgot my cap, so hopefully my hair don't get in my face and in the way of the camera. Still struggling with a sore foot at the minute, which is a bit of a pain. It's just to do with my arch that doesn't exist and how my leg is collapsing on top of it at the minute. Keeping moving is really the best thing for it, but it is quite sore, so it's a bit difficult to do. Training has obviously fallen off a little bit for it, and a holiday, so I'm not expecting big things today. I'm fully strapped up. It really is just about getting around and enjoying it. I was thinking about pulling out, however, I ordered the t-shirt thinking I'd get it at the end of the race, but the cheeky little monkeys sent it to me. So I can't have the t-shirt and not do the event. That's just wrong. So we'll get to the start line. I think it's about to start soon, and we'll get out there and, well, see how bad I do.
Here I am at the start of the race, full of nerves. After struggling to do a 26-minute park run yesterday following a hectic holiday week and a painful foot, I was resigned to the fact that I wouldn't be improving on or even getting close to my Wakefield 10k time of 49 minutes 24 seconds earlier this year. But I'm wearing the t-shirt, so let's get on with it and see if I can finish without my foot falling off. All the usual goodness, we have the course profile at the bottom of the screen, where you can also see the pace I'm currently running at, along with my heart rate. To the right is the course progress, and on the left is a timer for each mile split, which will fast forward to each mile and provide the usual feedback. So let's press that fast forward button and make everyone skate to mile 1. After an unforgiving start to the race where we found ourselves near the back, I've managed to bag myself the first mile in 8 minutes and 1 second. Thankfully, while I limped from the van to the start line, a couple of 100 metres into this race seemed to have loosened things up with a foot. As you can see from the elevation graph at the bottom, the first half is almost downhill. Almost, because it's kind of a false flat, but I've done it enough times to know that the first half always feels easier. So, with hardly any pain in the foot, I wanted to take advantage of this and bag some seconds. Do I manage to? Well, you're minutes away from finding out, so let's move on to mile 2. That'll be a yes. Seconds banked and mile 2 completed in 7 minutes and 29 seconds. This little out and back section is new to the race. In previous years there was a turn off to a hill which you did a loop of and it kind of slowed the pace down. Though my fastest time here was just under 43 minutes, so it can't have been that bad. On to mile 3. Another solid mile of 7 minutes 24 seconds, so my punning plan has worked so far, but now things are about to get a bit more spicy. As you can see on the elevation graph at the bottom, we're on a lumpy section of the course, and if you're doing an effort, you really feel these. Looking at my heart rate, you can see of course that this is an effort because I'm currently around the 170 mark, which is slightly above where I'd hoped to be. That said, there has been a slight headwind, so you know what that means. That's right, an even stronger headwind on the way back. #science. Anyway, another good mile coming in at 7 minutes 53 seconds. The pace is now of course going to slow, but the effort will remain the same if I do things right. I can hear the 50-minute pacers behind me at this point and I know they're catching me up, but I've been watching the Garmin closely and I know I'm still on, at the moment, course for keeping the time below 50 minutes. Also, the sun is starting to break through and warm us all. I just literally mentioned this always happens on the way over to Carl in my van, and he pointed out that's when the race took place in March. Not one to wish for bad weather, but I just hope those clouds can hold on a bit longer. It would be greatly appreciated. Mile 5 completed in 8 minutes and 1 second, the same as the first mile. So you can completely understand my confusion when those pesky 50-minute paces overtook me. Of course, I prefer chasing to being chased, and so hopefully their being in front of and drifting off at speed will be enough to push me to a sub 50 10k after all. There were moments here I wanted to pull over and rest. The legs started to hurt, the run felt a lot more effort than it should do for the pace I was doing, but that's not how we improve, so I had a quick word with myself and pushed through. Mile 6, here I come. Finally, back into the city centre and the roads have flattened a little. I managed the 6 mile in 8 minutes and 10 seconds. So those precious seconds banked in the first half absolutely helped in the second. The heart rate is up and I'm pretty much ready for this to be over. The 50-minute flags seem to have disappeared into the distance now, but does that mean I've gone over? Let's get to the end and find out. Here we are on the finishing straight, and so it's time to up the pace a little. After 9 hours of driving on Friday, a stomach full of processed nonsense, and a foot that wants a divorce, the only things keeping me going at this point are caffeine and muscle memory. I'm still under 50 minutes, and I'm so motivated to keep it that way, so this final push is everything, but is it enough?
Thank you. Oh. Right, well that's it. The Bradford 10k done. Loved it. Shame about the foot. Did start to hurt towards the end, but it weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Once the adrenaline kicked in, feeling out a little bit. I'm hoping it's going to be all right for Thursday because I've got the Bronte 5. I did go sub 50, I believe, which is quite an achievement considering the cake and the chocolates and basically the poor diet and the injured foot. So I don't know what the official time is yet. I'll pop that up on the screen now, but overall dead chuffed with that. So looking forward to Thursday's Bronte 5. Like I said, I hope I just haven't ruined it here. It should be all right as long as I keep the foot strapped up. So we'll leave it there. Here's the medal, and I will see you in the next one.